welcome all of you for the Japa session. Now it is time for the all auspicious Srimad Bhagavatam class. We have His Grace GopalKrsna Karuna Prabhu. So kindly pause for your chanting and focus on Srimad Bhagavatam. Over to GopalKrsna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna devotees. So we will start Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today having a Greek. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodhanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tiravan Chari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Project want screen to be shared to.
Not required, Prabhu. You have the hard copy with you?
Yeah.
It's in take the hard copy, Prabhu, and read out.
Okay. So once again, thank you very much. So I got a chance to meet each one of you and sharing Srimad Bhagavatam with you in the early dawn series of Srimad Bhagavatam, which we conducted by His Grace Matrapati Prabhu in Radha Gopinath Circle. Hare Krishna, I secure all of your blessings to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, even though I don't have qualification. Still, by the mercy of devotees, I'm just doing to the extent. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 7th chapter, and 15th verse. I'm reading. Matha Shishunam Nidhanam Suthanam Nishamya Ghoram Paritapyamana Tatarurat Vashpa Kalakulakshi Tam Shantvayam Aha Kiretamali. Translation. Draupadi, the mother of 5 children of Pandavas, after hearing of the measure of her son, began to cry in distress with eyes full of tears. Trying to pacify her in her great loss, Arjuna spoke thus. So in this verse, they don't have, Prabhupada didn't give any purport. So we will continue 16th verse also. Text 16. Tata shuchaste pramarjami bhadre yad brahma bhando shira atatayinah ghandiva muktair vishikair upahare tvakramya yad snasi dhakta putraha. Translation. O gentle lady, when I present you with the head of that Brahmana, after beheading him with arrows from my Gandiva bow, I shall then wipe the tears from your eyes and pacify you. Then, after burning your eyes, bodies, you can take your bath standing on his head. Purport. An enemy who sets a fire to the house, administers poison, attacks all of a sudden with deadly weapons, plunders wealth and usurps agricultural fields, or entice one wife is called aggressor. Such an aggressor, though he be a Brahmana or so-called son of Brahmana, has to be punished in all circumstances. When Arjuna promised to behead the aggressor named Ashwatthama, he knew well that Ashwatthama was a son of Brahmana, but because the so-called Brahmana acted like a butcher, he was taken as such, and there was no question of sin in killing such Brahmana's son who proved to be a villain. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine Namacharya Padhaya Nithaya Kriva Pradhaine Gauragadadamadhaya Nagaragramadharane Nama Om Vishnupadhaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavati Paschat Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, am I audible, na Prabhu? It's okay.
Prabhu, loud and clear, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Actually, we are seeing that series. Last previous 2-3 sessions also we are talking about the son of Drona is killed. So this is part of Mahabharat, where Sukadeva Goswami talking about Mahabharat in Bhagavatam. So last class we discussed Mahabharatam. Bhagavatam gives bhakti, but here full of enmity we are seeing. Because Pandavas killed Kauravas, Kaurava side Drona was there. Drona's son is Aswathama. So Aswathama is very aggressively planning to kill the sons of Pandavas while sleeping. So it's all looks, and there is no bhakti here. How come you say it's bhakti? Generally we think of this, no? How come it says bhakti? It is not looking like bhakti. No? See, we are seeing here, there is a situation for the devotees created by Krishna. There, whether these devotees are firmly situated and surrendered unto the Krishna or not. Okay, Krishna is giving test. You see, every day Krishna giving test. That is what our life is running. That is how our life has to be. Because we are trying to surrender to Krishna, and Krishna is continuously putting tests in our day-to-day life, so that he can always surrender unto me and do the things and do devotional service, thinking of me and all. If Krishna is giving completely sense gratification, we may forget Krishna. Those devotees who are very much surrendered, like Arjuna, in their family, you can see all the Pandavas are devotees of Krishna. Prabhupada is often saying, Pandavas are devotees of Krishna. And Prabhupada is saying, Arjuna is pure devotee of Krishna. Draupadi's another name is called Krishna. So that much connection is there. Draupadi and Krishna, they are like, you can see as a friendship bonding between Draupadi and Krishna, Lord Krishna. So there are so much close relative connection and relationship connection also. So thing is, this much close relatives of Krishna are suffering. And this Aswatthama is a Brahmana, son of Brahmana. Who's that Brahmana? Is Dronacharya. Dronacharya, who is Dronacharya? Pandava's guru. He only taught Arjuna how to aim the arrow to the bird. Maybe you all know about Mahabharata. So you see this whole scenario, Sukadeva Goswami is giving as a psychology of the devotees. That each devotee or their mental nature, how they are behaving or reacting or responding to the situation. If the situation comes, whether my devotee playing a role as a surrendering soul or independent soul, Krishna is watching all these things very carefully. If Krishna is not giving test, we will not be in an independent way or surrendered way. We will act as an independent way. So Krishna is giving situation so that you will be thinking of Krishna constantly. That's what devotees, you see all the devotees, any maybe in our this reading, we heard many devotees past time. You just name one devotee who doesn't undergo any sufferings. You will not find even one devotee like that. Because devotee is undergoing constant suffering, but still is surrendered unto Krishna, so that Krishna's hand is always on him. You can see many examples. I don't want to name because you know better than me. So there is like that.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So here the situation we can see, Draupadi is crying because she lost 5 sons. She lost his 5 sons is not in a ethical way, unethical way, because while sleeping, Arjuna cut their heads. Sorry, Ashwatthama. So you can see the thing, the situation of the Draupadi's mood. And we can see Draupadi is a very wise lady. He only took the vow, if you defeat this Pandava only, I will tie my hair. All these things we heard from Mahabharata. So Kauravas, you have to banish. This 100 people has to be killed because they did adharma to me. So the mood of Draupadi and mood of Arjuna, you can clearly see in this purport. Because you just see the before this battle thing, Krishna giving the transcendental knowledge, the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. He says how glorious of Brahmana in that Bhagavad Gita. So he knows Brahmana how important, and here Brahmana is killing his own sons, and Arjuna is replying for that, I will be cut off his head and I will put under your feet. On this head, you step on it and take your bath. So how that Kshatriya, the virya of the Kshatriya, we can see here. Since they are devotees of Krishna, their conversation is like, you in one sense there is little love is there, and little affection to their sons is there, and little virya rasa of the Kshatriya is there. It's very, very wonderful to see this dramatic situation. So there we see, maybe in future Draupadi will give very wonderful thing. She says which she's going to say, maybe I don't want to reveal. And they depend on Krishna. How here the situation is like that, Arjuna and Draupadi, the Pandavas, completely surrendering unto Krishna. Krishna, please tell what I have to do. Krishna is also telling, go and kill that Brahmana Bandhu. So even Krishna is telling, go and kill. And Draupadi give twist at the end. It's very wonderful. Maybe I don't want to reveal this. Maybe our devotees, they will say very wonderfully those Leela. But I just want to hear, you just see Krishna is telling Atma, body, Sankhya Yoga, analytical science of study of body and soul. All these things Krishna is giving very wonderfully in different areas. Second chapter also is talking, fifth chapter also is talking, 18th chapter also talking. So he's just giving very nicely what is body, what is soul. But here, if you generally see, it looks like these Pandavas are bodily conscious. How come? Even though Krishna is given a transcendental song, like Bhagavad Gita, Krishna himself singing, that is called Bhagavad Gita. Here, Sukadeva Goswami is singing, that is Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam contains rasa. First sloka itself telling, no? First three slokas. It's Pibata Bhagavatam, Sukhamukat, Amrita, Rasamalayam. It's very wonderful. The word is Rasamalayam, the place of rasa. Alayam means the pilgrimage or place. You see, that is Rasamalayam. But we are enjoying this rasa also. Here we are seeing Virya rasa. See, Bhagavatam generally covers the 10 topics. Maybe you all know. I just remember, means we can recline it. It's like the 10 topic is, the Sarga, Visarga, Toshanam, Yuti, the Isanukata, and finally it's Ashraya. That end up with Ashraya. So Maharaj is giving, His Holiness Bhaktivinoda Maharaj is giving our youth base in ISKCON Coimbatore is called Ashraya. Ultimately, Krishna gives shelter when you become a devotee of Krishna. So it's all this Pandava, is happening, Draupadi scene is happening under the shelter of Krishna only. They are not independently acting. They are completely dependent on, and whatever you see, when I am talking about the Sankhya Yoga, Krishna is telling you, this is, you are killing the body, soul never die, all these things. After this Bhagavad Gita, the war is happening. During the war, what happened? Abhimanyu was killed. So Abhimanyu was killed when Draupadi is crying and Subhadrama is crying, Arjuna is crying. If they are bodily concept, only the crying will come. Oh, my son is gone, what to do? But here see the motherly affection. Subhadra and Draupadi are crying. Pancha Pandavas are crying. These all okay because they don't hear Bhagavad Gita. But Arjuna is also crying. The beauty of this is Krishna is also crying. Why? Because Krishna is giving the situation that, yes, I told Sankhya Yoga, it's very important to know, but still you are having your feeling. towards that Divatma. So you just cry. You just get that shoka will let it go. You cry. I'll also cry because I also have connection. Because you people are crying. My devotees are crying, and I'm also crying. So we can see in Prabhupada's lecture in this for the same words Prabhupada is telling, devotees are waiting situation to serve Krishna, and Krishna also waiting for the time whenever it's possible I can serve my devotees. So this is happening continuously. That is what Prabhupada also saying, previous Acharya saying, that Lord and devotees, between the relationship between Lord and the devotees, it's very big secret. It's a guhyam. The what is happening between Lord, the pure devotees, and the Lord. Because you see, we are just practicing devotees only, means sadhana bhaktas. There is pure devotees. We saw all the histories of pure devotees. Their reciprocation with Lord's deity, transcendental Brahman, and this Lord, like Sukadeva Goswami, like you see many santu, many devotees they talk to the deities, and deities also reciprocating with the devotees. It's all big thing. We cannot understand the same deities we are seeing. Example, we are going to Udupi. Udupi, Krishna is standing totally opposite to this Agama Sastras, the Vidhi, Vastu Sastu, nothing. In front of him, it's nothing. Because my devotees is wanting me to give darshan. So I want to turn 180 degree totally and I give darshan. And the same deity we are going and seeing. And Guruvayur, you see, Guruvayurappan, he is also like that. He is talking to many devotees like Pundanam Pandit, Narayana Bhattadri, and there are so many devotees. Kururama, this is very wonderful pastime. If we go in that, we will merged into that pastime. That much wonderful leelas are there between Lord and his devotees. So it is very secret. We cannot understand what is happening between, because since we are trying, we are getting to the extent, say, little reciprocation. That is what we are in Krishna conscious till now, because small leela Krishna does to with us also, does to his devotees, that practicing devotees on their level. Otherwise, you see, you will not get taste, because Krishna is not reciprocating. You will not get taste, even though you wait. Krishna will reciprocate all these things, but we lose this confidence. So, according to the level of the devotees, Krishna will doing pastime today, even this minute, this second also. So this all wonderful pastime. Maybe these two words I cannot describe all this scenario. Maybe future we can discuss many things. What I just want to give a point here is, there is a beauty of surrendering unto Krishna in all situations. If you are happy, surrender unto him. If you are distressed, surrender unto him. Whatever you have, share it with Krishna. You are happy, share it with Krishna. You are distressed, share it to Krishna. Don't keep everything with you, with yourself. It gives more heavy to your mind, body, everything. So you just share it to Krishna. Krishna knows, okay, this devotee wants this. There is wonderful saying is maybe nowadays it came to in cinema also. One of my follow-up boy, they showed that video. Maybe it's in Tamil movie. Usually it's already said by our acharyas. See, the small things we can we can decide. We can have a decision on small things. The big decision in your life you don't take, because big decision you on in your life, it's already taken by Krishna. You just go with Krishna's plan. So like what you can eat, which dress you can wear. Maybe devotees won't like this, it's generally I'm saying. But these things you can decide. You can have a decision on it. You can have a ownership on it. But if in your life it's happening big things, you don't plan anything. Krishna is already planned. You just wait for Krishna's plan and go with the flow. Krishna's plan, allow Krishna's plan to execute in your life. Then your life will successful. So this Pandava scenarios, I'm seeing that only. So these are all the things. It's almost uh, uh, it's a point I can derive from this verse by the mercy of so many devotees lecture and Acharya's explanation and realization. Thank you very much. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Hare Krishna.